There we go. There we go. Wuthering Waves. I finally finishing my fishing arc. On off stream, I did manage to complete enough fishing quests to reach 12 things, the necessary for me to continue the fishing quests. Now, where was it? Where? Oh, there it is. Also, I took the opportunity and have collected a few side quests, which I'm not planning to do the side quests on stream. I'm going to do on my off time while I am chilling. I just wanted to collect them to make sure I would not forget about them later. There we go. So, what do you have to tell me, Shimel?
The sea feels ever so calm, and the whirlpools have finally settled. Everything's returned to how it once was. To be honest, Captain Ahab and his crew met their fate at sea decades ago. Their love of the sea and their promise to Cetus the Tidebreaker is what kept their spirits lingering here.
Okay.
And now, the peaceful waters of Richoli mark their final resting place. This is their final harbor.
Amen, brother.
But the Rachel still sails on, and it seems to have taken a liking to you.
Wow, what can I say? I just have unimaginable race after all.
I believe that Captain Ahab also hoped you'd carry on his legacy.
What about you?
Me? I'm just a simple sailor and a fisherman. I was born here, and I'll probably get married and have children here too. Eventually, I'll find my peace in these very waters. So, set sail, Captain. Your journey leads to the very edge of the world.
Yay! Let's go! Is this the end? Yes, it is. And with that, marks the end of my fishing era. Hope I can see Phoebe more. Now, with that done, you know what time it is? Oh my god, I almost forgot how squishily gross stepping on this thing is. Look at that. Ew. Ew. Okay. So, what comes next, Kiru? Well. This comes next. The maiden, the fear, the death. I'm not really sure what to expect. Hopefully I managed to keep myself away from spoilers. But people have been saying that this new story quest is really good. And pure cinema, so to speak.
You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Oh? Really?
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky?
Yeah.
Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
Abby, you're so stupid. Do you even know where to look for
The
it?
tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglatown would be a perfect launch pad.
Okay. Eggletown. Oh. I was expecting for me to be able to interact with the light poles. Guess not. Oh. Oh, hello there. Who are you? You're a new one.
Music itself holds no emotion.
Oh, she's
It's
an
the
elf.
heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Curiosity, perhaps? A feeling of nostalgia?
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
Right. Those horns. She overclocked at some point. Unless she's some kind of species, now it can't be. There's only humans around here, right? Well, I mean... Yangam, Shangyam, I forgot what the lion boy. Forgot how to what his name is. Either she's from a different species, just like our friend Lion Boy on Janjo, or she overclocked at some point to obtain those horns on her head. Maybe she's like Zani? Does Zani have pointed ears? I don't remember now.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard.
Cool
I'm
name.
glad to have met you.
Oh god, she's a bard. You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you.
Oh.
As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this... well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If
Yes, it
Carlotta asked you
does.
to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
Yes, I did.
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Okay.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea?
Well, you see, I met her right after saving Raguna from total catastrophe, and then I had this little schizophrenic episode which made me see a elf girl walking in the water like Jesus.
The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Dan, what do you think?
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
How she's able to create something like that just from hearing the story? Quite impressive, to be honest.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Oh. Okay,
Tune
so
into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
so Kokona doesn't recreate the scenario using her abilities. She just creates the ambient necessary for to make people re-access their memories. It kind of reminds me how Arturia arts function on Arknights. But Arturia is not so much about memories, but more about feelings.
Laureate.
Mark is reacting.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
You tell me. What are you doing here?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Huh? Weren't you be the one supposed to tell me this, if you're the resonator or not? A question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Well, my little furball friend that lives inside my hands is getting a little sleepy. So I was thinking about if finding the almighty deity of Raguna could help me with that.
You rang?
Well, Cardetia, say hello to Abby.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
You... Never mind. Right now, are we kind of like apparitions?
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
Okay.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby?
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals.
So, right now you're communicating with me through some sort of astral projection then? Since your body's not here, and you're existing right now as a resonance.
I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Oh,
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
how sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
The little tongue click at the end. But I never mix it up a flavor I already tasted. Okay, Abby.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So, it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
Can't be sure of that yet.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first.
It's air. What does air mean?
Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Oh my god, air is a real word. Verb, formal. Be mistaken or incorrect. Make a mistake. Fail to adhere to the proper or accepted standards. The wrong. Okay. Learning new words every day, I guess.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're awfully calm about this. You're willing to trust Abby?
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Awesome. Just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
Damn.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Oh, so it's above Raguna?
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Oh, Cantarella. Okay, so that's how she fits in here. Well,
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
why is her mark glowing again?
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
Oh, I see.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
I have a feeling Carlotta knows exactly who
Something
this
tells
person
me you will
is.
keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Nah, I'm fine.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music?
Um,
Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
sorry.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
You tell Kokona what happened.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Why did I get the feeling that you're not expecting this to work?
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that
Oh.
mysterious wandering figure?
She's getting lost in her own world here.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Can you focus for a moment? Well,
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
I guess the only lead we have right now is to try to find the jellyfish person. Oh. Hello.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
I guess the jellyfish already found me.
My name is Sebastian.
Of course.
Per the lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Sebastian is such a popular name to give to butler characters. At this point, if someone is named Sebastian, you can already expect them to be a servant. No questions asked.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thrnodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Oh, the situation with what was his name? Gilberto?
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Yes, please do.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Hmm?
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation,
Yes, please.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
Oh my gosh, she's just like me, for real.
I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
How about all of them?
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Can you do that without singing? They all sound like clickbait titles to me.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material.
Yes.
So, ready to dive right in?
I don't have much time. How about a shortened version?
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Oh, how pleasing. How pleasant.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person. Only the bad stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
Can I bring Carlotta with me? I want to see how the interaction between the two are going to be.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
The Maiden, the Defier, the Death Crier. Alright, we are in now. Wait, maybe I should organize the team. Hold on. Installing. Bye, Phoebe. I cannot fly yet. Please allow me to
Wind, guide me.
fly. There we go. Is that... Wait, why this? Oh, because I'm going through this area. Okay. Wait. This thing. I have not activated this thing yet. Alright. Man, look at this thing. What's happening over here? Throughout this game, there's a lot of moments where we can see some strange patterns in the sky. For example, I think the Trenodian in Genjo also had interesting patterns in the sky with the... Was it the giant moon or something? And now right here we see this pattern in the sky. And Riccioli Islands também, you can see a little... There's something interesting happening with the moon on those islands at night. Like it's a little smudge or something. The Black Shores is also another one with an interesting pattern in the sky. I'm going to imagine that is the inverted tower I heard about.
I received Chacona's memo.
Oh, hello, Carlotta.
The head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
She's so worried. She's so worried. Carlotta, I mean. Now, let me see how is this mansion looking. Some river down here. Okay. There's no handlebars that prevents people from falling here, which I'm going to give a minus point for that because of the lack of security. And I know I am fully aware that it is a stylistic choice, but that is no excuse to ignore safety of other people. Do I have anything to give this guy? Yeah, I have one, and just one. Blueprints. everywhere. Oh, they live very, very close to the vault, huh? Oh, I can go there. Oh, there's some chests collected around here. Hey, what are you two doing here? Little secret date, huh? Don't mind me. I'm just
Remnants of the past.
destroying and stealing private property. No. Oh, this is quite the house, isn't it? Heavily decorated.
Now, if you'll please, just follow me.
Yes, Sebastian, I will follow you. Portoveno Castle. My god, talk about being ostentatious, huh? Hello.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Physalia, 36th matriarch of the Physalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just kidding, will you? But have you seen my crown by any chance?
The laurel is a gift of the divinity. What claim have I to crown one as distinguished as yourself?
Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I should be the one to apologize for not understanding our guest's attempt at lightening the mood.
Just kidding, will do.
Very well. You may also call me Cantarella.
How long does it take for you to apply all the makeup? Oh, I guess she must have someone to
Now,
do it for her.
Shall we proceed to my study?
Quite a lot of people here. Don't mind if I just have a look around. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk with anyone right now. I'm going to do that on my off time. I just want to see what's happening here. Oh. Okay, thank you. Excessive details in the castle. What are these drawings? Architecture. I wonder if these drawings are concept art. Patterns. Is this supposed to resemble scales? Or maybe shells? Hmm. What are you guys doing here? Jesus Christ. It's so ostentatious, man. We have some members of the Order here. I guess I must go in, huh? Oh my god, I forgot that I'm still using the mask. Oh well, it's fine, I look stylish on it. Okay,
Won't you
don't eat
have a
anything.
seat?
Here, don't eat anything, Rover, please. Oh, she
I
already
hope
put
you'll
it something on
accept this
here.
tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
She's already trying to kill me.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
I mean, what reason would she have to try to kill me? I don't want to drink it, but something tells me that I should. I guess it's proper etiquette, right?
This tea, is it from Jinjo?
Oh, she knows about me.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Visalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful. In a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Thenodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within.
Merge and assimilate. Distorted beliefs, spiritual plague, devour civilization.
Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
I see.
Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Probably not. Are you implying the Order worships the Trinodian? You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Oh, damn.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
And it is very dusty, huh? Can I can. Hold on. Pardon my impoliteness, miss. But I need to alleviate my curiosity. There's nothing here. At least nothing noticeable.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its... This is it.
Oh, sorry.
Are you prepared?
You already come
Yes.
this far, huh?
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Oh, great. Where are you taking me? An elevator? No, that's a sword. A sword in an altar. Hmm. Hmm.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. Not a creature of the ocean's depths.
Hmm.
The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh. Okay.
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
We are bringing Jinshi here? That's much easier said than done. What makes you think I can do that?
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
No. A sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. Jue leave Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of a recovery.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
The rumors are correct, miss.
Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita.
I don't know if Carlotta would like that.
I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described. Only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe to Cantarella what was portrayed on the stained glass.
part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
Hmm?
The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Dewey found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
Oh. Okay.
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Well, let me give it a try then.
Then, what about Cardathea?
The Martyred Maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me.
It seems to be unclear even to herself. Sadly.
Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Hmm? What? Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
Okay, so we now have a key to the sonorosphere.
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
The production value, man. The production value. Also good to see it's very cool to see the mentions of previous story quests being brought back, and seeing the importance of previous plot points also being relevant right now. Can I get a closer look at the swords?
By all means.
Oh, she's stepping back. Well, it is reacting. Oh, let's go! No, how about that? Aren't I the chosen one?
Rover, who are you really?
God. Jue calls me the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Let's go!
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartetia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the we Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Keeping it Kiru is fine.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
We have a deal. You hand Cantarella Tarvine. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator's Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking?
Well, sorry.
Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Oh, I see. Tervine, a blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel Imperator, and the artifacts used to select their resonator. The Sword of Divinity, Tervine, a blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel artifacts used to resonate. Approach it, and you might hear the faint howling of the wind. Is this an actual weapon that I can use? Let me see.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
No, it is not. Shame. Well, not like my Emerald of Genesis is a bad weapon anyway. More secret passages?
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
I see. Well then. Ah, my eyes.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all
Oh
lined
my-
up so perfectly. It makes me
Holy.
think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh.
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual, well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
I see. Sorry for being so quiet. I'm just trying to pay as much attention to the story.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Okay. So now they are allowing me to use Cantarella. Not really sure what her rotation is, but I already have a little bit of an experience with her, thanks to the trial stages that I have cleared just yesterday night.
Strange. This This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Who knows? Oh, God. I don't even know what she's supposed to be, but considering the damage that she's dealing,
Here.
probably a support.
I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it? Sink into the endless deep. Surge of deep tides to sunken depths. Smother.
So there were two dark tides that happened. The first one was subdued by the Sentinel. The second one, people are not sure. Not exactly sure what to make of that.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
Oh, more of you guys.
By sea's venom. Call from the abyss. Crash forth in fury. We desire, and so we find.
Oh, is that the barrier?
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Well then.
Wind, guide me.
What is that? Trees? Well, it's probably going to work, right? Oh, let's go. Three swords. Oh, Cartetia mentioned three seals. That's what the swords, the three swords mean? The seals? Well, look who's here.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartethia, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You one and
You
only.
shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
So she had resonated with the sword before.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Who?
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thermodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thermodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, You're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
Damn it.
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
Mm-hmm.
The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Do you remember 3 pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower.
I knew they were seals.
But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Hmm?
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
Okay.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Okay, Cantarella, calm down.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay.
What you said to Cartathea back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
You were manipulating her? Oh, cutscene. Oh, so cool. And then... Oh. Ah, so cool, man.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Then?
Tacit discords, the Dark Tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Care to explain?
It's
So?
the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh, okay. She's rather shy, isn't she? Thank you for giving the sword back. Tower of Ascension. Very, very pretty. Are there any files I can read here? A place so full of books and no files for me to read? Really? Okay. Alright then. Man, look at this place. Oh my god. So the devs even coded a little thingy to push the zoom of our cameras back, so that we can have a full view of this place. Huh. Look at this. Very, very pretty. Very, very interesting too. Have I not unlocked the map? Seems not.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, okay. Winds of the past unlocked. Up. Are you just going to inverse the gravity? Oh no, it's an elevator. To where? Oh, here. Okay. Ah. Sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say. Just looking around right now. Oh. Okay, there's no... I almost fell down there. Let's keep a reminder to always look where I step.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Who is going on my
dear.
lap?
I completely forgot about this.
How about I go with Abby first? Can I make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
Sorry.
I'm afraid phone would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Well
You
then.
look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but
Ah, god damn it. I knew I should have
we'll be
stopped it
arriving
before.
at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Oh god.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Okay. Oh, look at her.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Man, what a shit. I should have stopped it before. If I knew it would cut like that. Ah, god damn it. Need to remind myself to always stop the gondola before they finish speaking.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Okay. So more game mechanics then.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Let's go, Abby.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further.
Oh, okay, never mind.
More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Oh, that was simple and easy. Where's the oh, there. There we go. Vines formed from remnants of the Dark Tides entangled the hovering statues. Use Icartitia's abilities to purify the statues. Purify nearby statues to clear the corruption, or unconnected statues. The vines block found path forwards located and use remnant sparks to clear the way. Okay. Now we have the spark. Or game mechanics. Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. Oh, it's basically just like the exploding things that we have on Janjo. Oh,
Wind
that was
guide
easy.
me.
Okay, if they start speaking, I'm going to stop. Oh,
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
okay. Alright. He's so Can I have a view of down below? Can't really see anything. But I can see a lot of islands. All the islands also have inverted parts to them. Okay. I wonder if I can go to that little one over there. I saw some echoes over there.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Yes, ma'am. Cartetia infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Press the direction indicator along the wheel to change the gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Cartetia. The gravity calibrator... God, I hate this language. Will emit different colored lights based on the direction of gravity. It will glow blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when gravity is inverted, and green when gravity is oriented sideways. Okay. About the echoes that I saw. Oh, I can fight them. Let's ignore them for now. Gravity calibrator. Yellow when it's inverted. Green when sideways.
It's turning.
Blue when it's normal.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Oh, this smells like a fight zone over here.
Leave it to me.
Knew it. So. Oh, okay, you guys can jump that far, huh?
Break. Hopefully this helps.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. Cartetia, please do the honors.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
I'm going as fast as I can, Cartetia. Now, just one more. Can I really go past here? Oh, it has a timer. Okay, got it. Okay, there we go.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
They're getting impatient, huh? Is it sensing the dark tide or something? Here I am, from don't need to get so impatient about it. Oh. Ah, yes, their little trick of going up and down a waterfall.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Oh man, their interactions are kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Cartetian. Gondola swim up. Thanks to Found's awesome sailing ability, you can ride up waterfalls to reach areas with different gravity orientations. Let's go then. Ah, so cool. Wait, there's a chest over there. Mind if I...
Cherish every gain.
There we go, thank you. Now, where were we?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
And all of this is being maintained through the power of the Sentinel. Quite impressive, really.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Oh my god. Okay.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range.
Damn it.
But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
You can clearly see how this whole segment is designed, right? They introduce you to a new game mechanic, and then slowly they start to increasing the elements of it, making it more and more complicated, but they do it in a gradual manner to make sure that the player can understand what's happening, so that they don't need to overwhelm them. And while they do that, they put this little story segments in the middle as an interlude. Pretty simple but clever game design. They make the learning curve fragmented. Now,
That's it. A tacitite device.
new enemies to fight.
Leave it to me.
What do you got? Okay, you have bows. Sagittario. Sagittarius' unique tracking arrow marks the resonator for a certain duration after hitting them. While the marker is active, Sagittario will fire a tracking arrow at the resonators whenever they take damage. God damn it. Switching resonators removes this marker. Oh, they sound so annoying to deal with. If they are in a team or something. Ooh.
Break.
No. You're not going to mark me.
This should do the trick.
Oh, more of you.
The end has come. Disperse.
Easy and simple. Sacerdos. Sacerdos can form a link with allied enemies. When linked enemies take damage, a wind field is generated that repels nearby resonators. The wind field has a delay between triggers. The same enemy cannot be linked by multiple Sacerdos. Okay,
Strike from the shadows.
I want to see it happen. Okay. Alright, so that's how it works.
Hopefully the hour is upon us.
What if you guys don't have any links? Oh, okay. Do you do anything else? Does it seem like it? Oh, all they do. Interesting animation. Rena Cita has indeed been introducing us to some tacit discords that have distinct mechanics. So far, they have not been that much of a problem to deal with, but I wonder if in the future, or maybe in higher difficulty content, they prove themselves to be more troublesome. Oh my god.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Alright. There we go.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Okay. Oh, More chests to collect. My favorite.
An unexpected discovery.
Thank you. Hold on tight, Cartesian.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Oh, that's so sweet. This area have quite a festive air about it. For some reason. This whole areas are so pretty, man. Such a shame that I don't think we are going to explore this place so much.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her. Right, she's still waiting down there.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
It doesn't take long for Cartetia to return and the three of you regroup.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My life is flashing before my eyes.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me.
Not much of a joker, huh, Catarella?
But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir.
Oh, never mind.
Care to give it a try?
She does have a taste for jokes. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh, she actually gave me something. Advanced Nutrient Block. Used to heal 20% of a select resonator max HP, plus an extra 1050 HP. Only effective on your own resonators in co-op mode. Okay. A sugar cube supplement made from concentrated precious nutrients. Its active ingredients can be quickly absorbed by the human body. Sweet and delicious. It is a favorite amongst children. Okay. Bye, Faun. It was good riding you. The Tower of Salvation. That was she called, right? Oh, it's very similar to the one where we inserted Irving. Any files? Wait, what is this? Nothing? You can put this weird mirror here and tell me that it's nothing. The only mirror in the room also. Well, I think it's going to be important later. It doesn't seem to have any file around here. Any documents explaining what happened. I have some floating books here. They are defying gravity. Hmm? Follow the marker to the next pedestal. Hey. 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 Aha! I knew it would be important later. Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Hmm? Where the fuck I am? Where am I? Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see.
Wind, guide me.
I am on the ceiling. Release the peculiar spark. Now I can go back. All the way down here, yep.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Yes, ma'am. One seal is done. It wasn't that hard.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon
The art
you
is
this
so
crown.
pretty.
May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
What do you think about that, Fleur-de-Lis? Sorry. Cartetia. Oh, am I about to gain a new element?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff.
Jesus
in here.
Christ, you're glowing, Abby.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Sorry. What's frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
Sounds horrible.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, almost just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Jue?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
Because it's dying?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
Riss.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too?
Huh?
Describe what you saw to Cardathea.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
Cantarella?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Nice weather we are having, huh?
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
Can still go on. We can take this time to think about the clues. Let's think about things for now.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
Good night, Abby.
Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Sorry?
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Well, if you don't mind, can you tell me about the Thessalia
Is it
family?
true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Thessalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Thessalians that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodians' plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II.
The sword.
This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin.
Oh, okay.
It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
Okay, I see.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalians and begged for release.
Be poisoned.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About Cartertia.
You were pretty harsh on Carterthea.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity,
You cannot bring yourself to trust her.
the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Okay. Makes sense.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the divine trials. Tarella?
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, "The maiden is dead."
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Alright then.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Artetia and I will take points again tomorrow.
Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this.
More drugs?
Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Cantarella.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Homemade panini increases energy regen of all resonators in the team by 28% for 30 minutes, ineffective on your own resonators in co-op mode. A panini made by Cantarella herself. 2 pieces of perfectly baked crisp bread are stuffed with a blend of carefully seasoned seafood. With each bite, the rich flavors slide down your throat and settle in your stomach, filling it with unparalleled satisfaction. Unlike potions, mysterious flavors, this is a taste of simple comfort and warmth. Oh, thank you, Cantarella. You're still kinda sus though. Now, how are you doing, Cartetia?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Why did the music change? About the dark tide.
It is paradise.
Paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly. In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the dark tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes.
It kinda reminds me of the quote that was created around the red tide in Punishing Great Raven. Of course, there are its differences, but I can still see a few similarities.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the Avinoleon,
That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary built in an island was not just a place of learning. but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
Dragons.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat.
I see. And this was also the place you came to study those arts.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the other swords.
The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltir. I can't remember anything else about Hogness. But as for Haltir, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
You don't need to stand so far away, you know.
It's safer this way.
She's afraid that she's going to get corrupted by the Drenodian.
You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
And starting attacking us. Okay. So the Dark Tide came. And to deal with it, the Sentinel separated part of his power into two artifacts. A lantern, which he gave to the first Primus, and Thorviern, the sword, which was given to the maiden. But because of that, his power got weaker, making so that he became vulnerable to the arts of the Trinodian, which in turn also corrupted the mind of the first Primus, which then came to the Thessalias, which at the time were already subjugated by the Order, for trying to oppose to it. Because of that, the Thessalias didn't have much power to recuse the request of the Order. And so then they prepared a poison to kill the first Primus. In turn, they were given the sword also. And this whole place was a place to study. Okay, I think I understand. So, Abby, are you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess.
Well, okay then.
Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Okay. Thank you, Abby.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
The night passes in silence. Cantarella is the first to wake and notice the subtle sounds coming from...
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with all of you.
What are you
Since
doing?
you're all here, how about a morning stroll?
Ow. Sorry, I didn't time that right.
Sleep in the whispers of sirens. Oh, this will be fun. Surge of deep tides. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help? Down with the curtain.
Why are they attacking us right now?
Well, this is where our paths must part.
Where are you going,
You're
Gontarella?
here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Wow, so thankful of you.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Thankful, not thankful. Thoughtful.
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take turban?
I think I still need it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
Oh, never mind. You can take it then.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Open your terminal and exchange contact information. Cantarella leaves with Durvan. Now. As Cantarella leaves, this is also the time for me to leave. Let's end the stream here. It's already 4 PM and I have things to do. Tomorrow I continue. Man, first of all, this place is very pretty. Second of all, the story is quite interesting, despite the fact that it's still building itself up. We're still not anywhere near the climax of it yet. There's still 2 more seals to go, and I imagine a final fight. Considering the table of contents of this patch. Man, this place is so pretty. This place is so pretty. Okay, alright. Tomorrow, there's more. Because I want to finish this story. I like it. I'm not going to wait until the next weekend, just so I can continue this. With that said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.